Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Today I'm going to show you how to make the garter stitch knitted bookmark. These don't take very long. They don't take very much yarn. You can do them in variegated colors like I've done here. You can do them in solid colors. You can change colors if you want to, although I'm not going to show you how to do that in this video. I'm just working with one ball of yarn, a size, I don't know what the size of these are exactly because it doesn't say on here, but they're probably a 3.5 millimeter knitting needle, and I've got a pair of those, a yarn needle to weave in your ends, scissors of course, and any yarn that you have available. Like I said, these don't take very much yarn at all. It's a pretty quick project. When you're ready, let's get started. To make our garter stitch knitted bookmark, take your yarn and pull the end of it so you have a little bit of a length, maybe 8 inches or so. Wrap it over your thumb and index finger and then sort of make it taut here so it's kind of tight. Take your needle, put it under that yarn that's in between your thumb and your index finger, twist your left hand, pull up the yarn from under your thumb, and take the yarn that's closer to your index finger and then pull both of those and then pull the yarn. We do it again, so we have 2 stitches on our needle. Twist your thumb up, draw up a loop, wrap that yarn that's closer to your index finger around the needle, and then pull that through. So you want to do this until you have 10 stitches on your needle. So I have 10 stitches on my needle. We're going to turn and we're going to begin working the garter stitch. This pattern is exactly the same throughout. We are just going to use the knit stitch and knit every stitch across, turn, do the same thing, knit every stitch across. So put your needle, grab your working yarn, wrap around, draw that needle up and pull off the loop. And you're going to do this all the way across. And I like to use the variegated yarn because it gives sort of a neat color pattern. But you can use a solid color. You can add a little appliques, sew little appliques onto these bookmarks, and they make wonderful gifts. And they don't take too long, and what's better than getting something that somebody made, right? So just make sure you're going through every stitch, knitting every stitch across. And there's our first row. We're going to turn and do the same thing. And you can just keep going like this until you get the height of the bookmark that you want. It can be as tall as you want or as short as you want. And the same goes with the number of stitches that you cast on. If you want a wider bookmark, then cast on a few more stitches. It's really it's really up to you. This pattern is super flexible and super easy once you get the hang of doing the garter stitch. So I am just going to keep working. Just going to keep working this garter stitch for, I don't know, we'll see, maybe 8 inches or so, and then I'll show you how to cast off and finish the project. Once you have the length that you like, you can see mine is about, oh, maybe 7-8 inches. We're going to cast off these 10 stitches. To cast off, you knit the first 2 stitches on your needle. Once you have knit the first 2 stitches, you're going to slip this first stitch over that second stitch, keeping that second stitch on and just sliding that first one off. Knit the next one and do the same thing. You always want to slip that first knit stitch over that second one, keeping this second one on your needle so you don't lose it. And you do that all the way across your work until all of them are slipped off. At the end you'll have 1 stitch on your needle, and you can just cut your yarn at that point, and basically it's like a fastening off in crochet terms. Sometimes these can be a little bit tight, so just go slow. Make sure you're getting that the whole stitch, not just part of the yarn from that stitch when you pull it over. There we go. We've got 1 stitch left. We're going to fasten off and then pull that up and through, and that's the finished cast off edge. And there's our starting row, and there you have it. Garter stitch knitted bookmarks. All you need is a book, pop in your little bookmark. You're good to go. Doesn't take very much yarn. It's a pretty quick project. Great for gifts. And just fun if you need a little something to do and you're not sure what big project you want to start on next. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Bye!